DSI is our primary security contractor for the music festival. They hire hundreds of employees to make sure we're safe and sound throughout and make sure they bring new technology and ways to make sure that we are keeping our crowd safe and making sure everyone's following the rules all at the same time.
I mean, we've worked with DSI even before there was a Gulf Coast Jam. When you're the executive producer of a 30,000 person event, you have to learn to trust your team. And risk management is the first layer of anything. So we count on DSI to help run our risk management, whether it's backstage, front stage, whether it's parking lot, whatever it is, they're a one-stop shop to address the risk management for the festival. The thing that I love about DSI, and I've been in the business for almost 40 years now, so I've dealt with a lot of security companies. I feel like I have their personal and undivided attention to my need.
Once you become in business with DSI and the technology they bring and who they are, you realize quickly that it's not just a business relationship, it turns into a family relationship. We're a small independent company, so being a family member matters to us. It's a couple of us that do this, so when you start talking about who else comes into the family, you got to be able to trust the people that you're working with, especially when you're talking about safety and security. And there's nobody we trust more than DSI with what they do.
Every year we face something. I mean, I've faced seaplane nosediving right in the middle of our festival, weather evacuation, sitting there trying to make the decision to either evacuate or not to evacuate. No matter what I'm facing, no matter what I'm confronting as the executive producer, DSI is right there beside me.
So DSI does a lot what the city of Panama City Beach does, and they use a lot of technology when you look at the cameras, the eyes in the skies. That's how we combat crime in Panama City Beach, and it's the same thing that we were doing at Gulf Coast Jam. We don't have a lot of crime at Gulf Coast Jam, thank goodness, but I think it's because of the preventative nature of the things that we're doing out there. We want to make sure that we have a great, safe crowd. All the things that we do and all the things that DSI does tie completely with what we want to do through the city of Panama City Beach.
We learn from our mistakes, we learn from our successes, we sit down, we've already had our post meeting where we all sat in a room and we talked about things that we should do better, things that we did work, we shouldn't do next year. It's amazing to me just how much security and the depth of security there is. But again, that comes back with the fact that our DSI works so well with all the other components, whether it's Homeland Security, whether it's, the list, we have all of them there. We have everybody there. We're one of the largest events in the state of Florida. And we're also one of the biggest events in country music. You learn from your mistakes, you learn from your successes, and you create a better management plan every year. And that's what we do with DSI.